Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to make rose water 2 ways. Most people make rose water dark red, but sometimes people don't know that the condensation that comes from the rose water, which is almost clear, is the purest form of the rose water and is the best part. You gently wash all the rose petals. I'm gonna wash it and drain the water a few times. If you're using a higher pot, make sure you have a heavy bowl or stone on the bottom and then have your collecting bowl on top. Mine is pretty shallow, so I only need one bowl. I'm gonna place it in the center. I'm going to place my clean rose petals all around the bowl. Make sure you're using a heavy bowl so it stays put. We're gonna get 2 kinds of rose water here. You're gonna get the purest form in here, which is clear. All the condensation from the rose petals will go directly into that little bowl in the center. And then you'll also get a nice deep red, pink rose water on the sides as well. And we're going to use both of them. I'm going to use filtered water and pour just on the sides. Some water, just enough. You're gonna fill it just so the water doesn't go above half of the bowl in the center. I'm using about a dozen rose petals and about 6 cups of water. But make sure your bowl stays down. And also you can see I have water here, but it's not all the way to the top of the bowl, just about half. Make sure your bowl is heat resistant. This middle bowl is the one that's going to be collecting all the condensation from the rose petals, and it's going to be the purest part. You can use both the red that's going to come out on the sides and also the center. I usually use the center for my skin and then the outside for cooking, for teas, for bath, whatever you'd like. I'm gonna turn my heat on to a medium-high, and we're gonna let that boil until the petals lose its color. Important part here is we're going to put the lid upside down. You want the condensation on the lid to flow inwards into the bowl, so we're going to put it upside down. In order to accelerate the condensation process, I'm also gonna put ice on top. And all the good clear juices will flow into that middle center bowl. You want your lid to be pretty much closed during this process. You don't want it leaking out all over the place, but if it's a little open, that's okay. Your lid has that curve, so by flipping it upside down, the water is going to slowly flow into the center. Keep boiling for about 20-30 minutes until the rose petals lose its color, and then we're going to separate it. You can add more ice on top, but be careful. You don't want to overfill your lid and get water everywhere, and also you don't want to take it on and off, or you're going to lose a lot of that condensation that you want. Starting to lose a little bit of color from those bright red petals. Once the ice melts and it's clear, you can see all the little droplets of condensation going into that bowl. Be sure not to tip your lid over, or all the ice water that has melted now will fall all over the place. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes, and I'm going to carefully remove this lid because you have a lot of that water, your ice water that melted in here. You don't want to spill it in, so be very careful when removing this. You'll see in the center my clear rose water, and on the sides I have my roses that have lost almost all their color. It's going to look like this, very translucent and not red anymore. I'm going to take that off the heat. You need to be very careful and take the center out and keep that separate. You can separate the petals and the liquid while it's still hot and let that cool separately. You can see a nice deep color. I'm gonna just squeeze as much liquid as I can from the petals. See the beautiful color underneath. Drain any excess liquid out of the roses. Going to leave that to the side. We have here the clear rose water. I'm going to just use my funnel and pour it into a small jar. And we're just going to put the lid on and keep it in the fridge. You can keep it in the fridge for about a week or so. I also like to freeze them if I don't use up all the rose water, so that you have frozen rose water cubes. We're going to fill up the large jar with the deep red pink rose water. Here is our rose water, 2 ways. We have the clear and also the red. They're great for your skin. You can put them in a little squirting bottle and mist your face. You can use them for baking, for drinks, for teas, and also you can use them for your baths. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!